Standard, and it's dealing with a very topical issue. We're talking about referendum push to test party loyalties, and we're told on the cover page that trying times for party leaders as Jubilee and Orange Democratic Party members of the National Assembly, Senate and County Assemblies clash over Punguza Mizigo referendum push that got an okay last week, if I'm not wrong, after they delivered the 1 million signatures that were vetted by the IEBC, and they were given the go-ahead, the green light, if you like. And we're having some very harsh sentiments coming out in terms of that, because quoted still on the top page of the Standard is Aden Duale, National Assembly Majority Leader, saying if members of the Garissa County Assembly pass the bill, we shall deal with them as a community. And you also having Kipchumba Murkomen, Senate Majority Leader, saying MCAs have greatest opportunity to stamp their authority by supporting that initiative. What do you feel about this one, Mr. Osido?
Well, this is I think it is a welcome move, because the Constitution of Kenya gives any citizen the opportunity and the privilege to propose a referendum in Article 255, 256 and 257, and it gives different opportunities for either a popular move or the National Assembly to be able to engage in a referendum. That's one. So two is that this is going to be quite an interesting time. Why? Because Kenyans have been treated to two very harsh elections in the past few years, in fact, precisely 2 years. And then we are having the Building Bridges to Unity initiative. The task force has been going around the country to be able to talk to citizens, to listen to them and to just get their recommendations and proposals on 9 key thematic areas that the two main principles, the President, Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, and the former Prime Minister. And then two is now that my friend Okura Okot has proposed a referendum, which I'm very quite surprised that it was able to do what a majority, well, one of the bigger popular political parties in the region, ODM, was unable to do. But of course, all the other political issues remaining constant. We look forward to see how this really spans out, especially as you've rightfully said, there is already very big rifts and splits within the parliament, either National Assembly and the Senate. But the onus, in my view, rests on the citizens of the Great Republic and the County Assembly members.
And I'd like to maybe get it out there. Why do you think that the MCAs are key in terms of this sailing through?
The MCAs are key because, one, it is the design of the Constitution that you have to go through at least 24 county assemblies, which is half of the 47, which is also common to what we see happening when you're registering a political party, because the register of political parties will tell you that if you want to register a party, then you need a presence in at least 24 counties. That's one. Two, you also note that if you're vying for presidency, then 50% plus 1 mark is only garnered in most cases, as we have seen in the last 2 elections, 2013 and 2017. That is only possible when you have at least 24 counties. And in that case, therefore, when it comes to the case of a referendum, then members of the County Assembly, by virtue of their role as members who represent citizens at the County Assembly, and then to the legislation at the County Assembly is also their responsibility. And so in terms of looking at major concerns that touch on devolution or on county governance, then County Assemblies become a critical player in this particular process.
Absolutely. Now let's, it's also on the Nation, the top page of the Nation, divisions over Punguza Mizigo bill. Now these divisions are making headlines across board, which just points to the gravity or how deep they might be. And we're being told that Third Way Alliance's Punguza Mizigo referendum drive continue to elicit mixed reaction. Yesterday, the leaders across the political divide giving divergent opinions, and as I have sampled earlier on, the opinions are indeed divergent. Now that story is being covered on page 6 of the Standard, while on the Nation it's on page 5.